Hello friends, welcome to iExamB. This is Vidhika and today we are going to continue with our important MCQ series. In this video we will cover important questions from Banking Regulation Act 1949. This is very important for all the banking law officer exams, especially RRB and SU which are coming soon. You can expect at least 3 to 4 questions from this act itself. So let's begin with our first question. No company other than a banking company shall use as part of its name or in connection with its business, nor shall any company carry on the business of banking in India unless it uses as part of its name at least one of the dash words. The correct answer is C. Bank, banker or banking company. This is mentioned in section 7 of the Banking Regulation Act, which says that use of the words bank, banker, banking or banking company. No company other than a banking company shall use as part of its name or in connection with its business any of the words bank, banker or banking, and no company shall carry on any business of the banking in India unless it uses as part of its name at least one of such words. Question 2 is, according to Section 26A of the Banking Regulation Act 1949, the Reserve Bank shall establish a fund to be called. The correct answer is option C, Depositor Education and Awareness Fund. Establishment of Depositor Education and Awareness Fund. The Reserve Bank will establish such fund under Section 26A. Go through Section 26A. This fund is important. You can see what are its uses. Moving to question number 3, what are the various forms of business in which the banking company may engage as per the Banking Regulation Act 1949? Option A, borrowing, raising or taking up of money. Option B, contracting for public and private loans. Option C, acting as agents for any government or local authority. Option D, all of the above. None of the above. The correct answer is D, all of the above. This is mentioned in section 6, which talks about forms of business in which companies may engage. Here you can see the various business which any banking company can do. Question 4 is, which section of the Banking Regulation Act 1949 deals with the provisions relating to Act to apply to cooperative societies in certain cases? The correct answer is option B, section 3. Section 3 of the Banking Regulation Act talks about that this act will apply to cooperative societies in certain cases. It also talks about that nothing in this act shall apply to primary agriculture credit society, cooperative land mortgage bank and any other cooperative society except it has been provided under Part 4. Moving on to question number 5, under which section of the Banking Regulations Act are the banks required to maintain statutory liquidity ratio? The correct answer is option B, section 24. Statutory liquidity ratio or SLR is the minimum percentage of deposits that a commercial bank has to maintain in the form of liquid cash, gold or other securities. It is basically the reserve requirement that banks are expected to keep before offering credit to the customers. These are not reserved with the Reserve Bank of India but with the banks themselves. The SLR is fixed by the RBI and SLR is required to be maintained by the banks under Section 24 of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Question number 6. The assets in India of every banking company at the close of business on the last Friday of every quarter, or if that Friday is a public holiday under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, at the close of the business on the preceding working day shall not be less than dash of its demand and time liabilities. So we are talking here about the assets of any banking company at the close of business of every quarter or the last working day. What shall be the percentage of its assets? The correct answer is option D, 75%. Section 25 of the Banking Regulation Act says that the assets in India of every banking company at the close of business on the last Friday of every quarter, or if Friday is a public holiday, at the close of the business on the preceding working day shall not be less than 75% of its time and demand liabilities in India. Question 7 is, who has the power to grant license to banks under the Banking Regulation Act? The correct answer is B, RBI. Section 22 of the Banking Regulation Act talks about the granting of license to banks and it says that save as hereinafter provided, no company shall carry on banking business in India unless it holds a license issued in that behalf by the Reserve Bank, and any such license may be issued subject to such conditions as the Reserve Bank may think fit to impose. Moving to question number 8. Under the Banking Regulation Act, no banking company is permitted to give dividend unless all its dash are written off. The correct answer is option C, capitalized expenses. This is mentioned in section 15 of the Banking Regulation Act, which says that no company shall pay any dividends. So in order to pay dividend on its shares, the capitalized expenses have to be paid off. And what all is included in capitalized expenses? It includes preliminary expenses, organization expenses, share selling commission, brokerage, amount of losses incurred, and any other item of expenditure not represented by tangible assets. This capitalized expenses should be completely written off before paying dividend. Question number 9 is, what is the aggregate value of paid up capital and reserves in case of a foreign company incorporated outside India? The correct answer is C, 15 lakh. Section 11 talks about this paid up capital, and it says that in case of a banking company which is incorporated outside India, aggregate value of paid up capital and reserve shall not be less than 15 lakh rupees, and if it has a place of business in Mumbai or Kolkata or in both, this aggregate value of paid up capital should not be less than 20 lakh rupees. Moving on to last question of this video, which section was added in Banking Regulation Act so as to include the cooperative banks under its purview? And Section 56 provides application of Banking Regulation Act to cooperative societies subject to various modifications. So these are some of the important questions from Banking Regulation Act. This act on the whole is very important, so thoroughly go through this act. Question may come from any area, and do read all the important topics from this act. At iExamB, there is expert legal faculty for various different subjects. We provide you online course for various law officer exams, for IBPS SO, for RRB, for RBI Grade B. You can visit iExamB website www.iexamb.com and have a look at the demo courses. Also, all iExamB mock tests are free. So if you are still in the middle of your preparation and you want to check out how much you are prepared, where you have to focus on, you can go to iExamB's website, attempt mock test, analyze it, and see your level of preparation. iExamB offers guidance in various government exams. Subscribe to iExamB channel for all the updated information. You can also click on the bell icon to get instant alert notifications. Thank you so much.